The Mediterranean coast, stretching from the town of Heri to the town of Anfe, is a bay boasting a sandy beach and considered a prime tourist destination. The area contains many resorts that provide job opportunities for many people of the region and which is a highly appealing tourist destination during the summer. Yet, the pollution of the beach and seawater caused a lot of skin diseases, which led to a decline in the number of tourists and the loss of many jobs. There are also many factories in the region, including cement and sugar factories, among others, which dispose their wastewater directly to the sea. The Mediterranean coast in this region was suffering high pollution due to the inflow of large amounts of sewage water, directly through an obsolete and random network, or indirectly through the tankers that were carrying wastewater from sewer pits and discharged them on the beach, knowing that such pits also led to the pollution groundwater. Given the fact that Mediterranean countries, particularly the French state, attach great importance to the removal of pollution from the sea, the French Development Agency, AFD, in collaboration with the Council for Development and Reconstruction, financed the project of establishing a sewage network and pumping stations, as well as a wastewater treatment plant for the Checka and Fe region and the neighboring villages and towns. Such project should virtually clear pollution from the Mediterranean Sea. For such purpose, and upon undertaking the necessary studies to address this environmental disaster, the Council for Development and Reconstruction, CDR, commissioned the construction of the sewage network and pumping stations project by virtue of a public tender which was acquired by establishment Nazih Brady Engineering and Contracting under the supervision of the Bureau of Technical Development, BTD. The project includes main lines and sublines stretching to circa 100 kilometers and circa 2,000 household connections, with diameters ranging from 200 millimeters to 600 millimeters in the following villages and towns: Checka, Anfe, Heri, Kefraya, Bednail, Ras Nhash, and Barghoun. In addition to pumping lines stretching to circa 6 kilometers with diameters ranging from 150 millimeters to 600 millimeters, and the construction of 6 pumping stations with high specifications. Such is equipped with a state-of-the-art odor control system which prevents odor emission and air pollution. Checka. This town is floating on a lake of fresh water and springs that feed the town and the surrounding area. It suffered a chronic problem due to wastewater leakage to the underground and to the sea. A network of main lines, subsections, and home connections has been installed throughout the town and to remove damage from groundwater. A pumping station, in addition to a 500 mm diameter pumping pipeline, was established beside the Asfour River to pump the accumulated wastewater from the towns of Checka, Heri, Bednail, Kefraya, and Ras Nhash to the pumping station in the town of Anfe. This plant consists of 2 pumps with a capacity of 475 metric cubes per hour per pump. Moreover, the road leading to the station was constructed and equipped with a length of 1 kilometer and a width of 10 meters. Most of the houses in the town of Anfe use an obsolete and random sewage system that flows directly into the sea. The town has been equipped with a network of modern sanitary sewers, and a network of main lines, subsections, and home connections has been installed throughout the town, in addition to the construction of 2 pumping stations within the scope of the town of Anfe. The first station consists of 2 pumps with a capacity of 468 cubic meter per hour per pump, in addition to 500 mm diameter pumping pipelines. The second plant consists of 3 pumps with a capacity of 450 cubic meter per hour per pump, in addition to 600 mm diameter pumping pipelines. This plant absorbs all sewage water from all towns of the project and pumps it to the refinery. In the village of Hiri, renowned for its resorts and the long sandy beach, black water leaked to the beach from the resorts and caused pollution of the beach and the environment and the proliferation of mosquitoes. A network of main lines, sublines, and home connections has been installed throughout the town. In addition to a pumping station consisting of two 267 cubic meter per hour per pumps was built, and a 300 millimeters diameter pumping pipeline. The villages of Kifraya and Bidnail had been suffering technical problems in sewer pits due to calcareous land, which imposes an environmental and economic burden to citizens. A pumping station consisting of two pumps with a capacity of 90 cubic meter per hour was constructed, along with main lines, sublines, and household connections, as well as a 150 millimeters pumping line. The town of Ras Hash is adjacent to Al Jauz River and suffers environmental problems and pollution due to sewer pits and the wastewater, which is disposed of by channeling it to the river, causing damage to the groundwater and the sea. Main lines, sublines, and household connections, and a pumping station consisting of two 103 cubic meter per hour pumps, as well as a 200 millimeters diameter pumping line, were constructed. A 500 meter long route was also excavated, expanded, and asphalted, in addition to the construction of support walls. Barghoun is a village adjacent to the town of Anfe, disposing of wastewater and sewage water through an obsolete network directly flowing into the valley, directly driven to the sea through Anfe. A main line has been established and connected to the Anfe network in order to remove increased environmental damage and pollution.